to about 18 shows.
I think by the end of this, I'll be at 85.
I've been to too many to count.
We're from all around the world, and there's just something that's brought us all together about their music and about themselves, basically.
The good thing about Tegan and Sara is that if you felt kind of like you were outcast, they created a safe space for fans like myself and everybody and others. Dear Tegan and Sara,
I love you both so much.
I find you so inspiring.
I just feel so close with you guys.
You've helped me through a lot with your music.
Thank you for being so out and proud.
Your music really made me feel like there was somewhere to be, there was somewhere to feel something.
I just want to say I love you, so thank you.
We didn't just have that story that we hear all the time, that we see on VH1. Like, we didn't just sign a record deal and then have success.
Shoulders of perfection, let them drag you straight across and tell me, have we found perfection?
For the first couple years of playing music together, our fans were our friends. You know, we were still in high school, so the only gigs we did were playing in living rooms and garages and coffee shops. We were like selling our merch until we went on stage, and then getting on stage, talking about our relationship with each other, our mom, the road, etc. Then we'd get off stage, sell merch, hang out all night talking to people. By the time we actually had real fans, that was sort of how we thought you did a show. It was really easy to find a common denominator. We were the same age, we were all gay, we kind of looked the same. We created relationships with these people, and they told us their stories.
They definitely helped me push myself to coming out to my family.
I feel they've affected me by helping me be proud of who I am.
There isn't a lot of models for LGBT folks. I think it's important to have representation of not just for youth to look up to, but for others of us.
I've realized as I've hit this stride in our career that as much as we have felt like we never shut up about being gay, we've represented hope for a lot of these people because we do get embraced. It took us a long time to write really great songs, and it took a long time to hone our craft. We were successful because we'd made a record and we were touring, but it was very obvious to everybody that we were struggling and working very hard, 10+ years cultivating our audience. And we're really grateful for the support. But we take risks. When something goes really well in our career, we're not like, let's do that again and again and again. We're like, okay, we've earned this. It's now time to go and try something really different. We did not have any idea of what it would be like once we released the record, and it was crazy. When someone like Taylor Swift likes your music, that is awesome, and it really is helpful, and it validates the move we made into pop. But when kids are disappointed with the artist that we might link up with or connect ourselves with, often they just open up a dialogue about things that are really important to us. I posted a photo about us touring with Katy Perry, and there wasn't a lot of right on you guys. It was more like you represent a different kind of artist. One of the most recognizable people on the planet, playing to a very mainstream audience. And to have this person embracing us, this is a huge deal. We wanted the tour. For us, it was about being visible. We're up on stage and we're like, hello, 15,000 Katy Perry fans, we're queer. We're so different and so alternative than probably most of what they've seen. It felt like a win. But the temperature of the fans changed.
I definitely felt that there was a shift in the direction of what they were doing. It kind of was like, what about us? What about the people that have followed you?
Our mainstream success created a vast valley between us and them. And it made it seem like we were being embraced and loved, and they were still on the outside being left out and marginalized. Someone was like, first Taylor Swift and now Katy Perry, I'm done with you guys. And
she actually said, you're dead to me.
You're dead to me, right? She was kind of not awesome.
Goodbye, 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 like the first time.
I'm a sellout?
You never really knew me, never ever saw me.
This is the only industry that I can think of off the top of my head right now where people are criticized for success. You know, I just wish that they were playing to less people. Well, I wish you made less money at your job. Like, you know, I wish that raise that you got never happened. I wish you weren't a manager at your job. Like walking into like, you know, a restaurant and saying to the hostess, I wish you were in the back washing dishes. We make art that we believe in. We tour hundreds of days a year. We're still the same old Tegan and Sara we always were. Why would anyone who is a fan criticize us for being successful? And as much as it might have made it seem like we were selling out, what we were really doing was stepping up. And we were pushing our way in to a world that did not have anything representing us.
Please make some noise for Tegan and Sara. This song is called Same Love.
And I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. And I can't change, even if I tried.
They're no longer teenagers, I'm no longer a teenager, but there's still a conversation that I'm listening to. It's no longer like the Tegan and Sara fans like grouped in this little pocket of obscurity and indie.
I think it's an amazing thing that they can gain and reinvent themselves to a broader audience.
As our career has become more all-encompassing and we have less one-on-one interactions with people, it's harder to get through to us in the way that people used to.
The thing that I really wanted to do was to be able to interact again.
So I said, what if we tell people they can leave a postcard with a stamp, their address on it, and we'll write to them. To give them this mailbox, it's like we've given them back a piece of their relationship with us.
It's a very easy way for them to send us messages that feels really safe, and it also is an opportunity for us to sit backstage to really immerse ourselves in a lot of the people's lives who are going to be standing and watching us play that night.
People share very intimate details of their lives with us, and they may never tell anyone else. So maybe that's what makes it safe. We don't know anyone in their life. We're not going to come tell their parents. We're not going to run into them. They don't ever have to face us.
Imagine we started calling people's parents. Janelle is very confused. There's a lot going on. I'd like to sit down with you. We've got about 15 minutes. Yeah. We'd like to blow by your suburb in Dallas and just come by and discuss a few things about Janelle.
You right here tonight are proof that every time we take a risk, we're rewarded with your support, your love. There's nothing we can't try. There's no limit to our ability to change and alter and affect and grow as people and artists. So thank you so much for your support. It means so much to us.
Thank you for sharing your amazing talents with the world.
You guys are actually really important to a lot of people.
You helped me bring me closer to my sister.
It's very moving to just find comfort in music in ways that I haven't been able to connect with other artists before.
It's helped people like me through some very hard times.
And I feel like I'm not alone. Like, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tegan and Sara. I love you guys.